Hello everyone, welcome back. You are watching the Data Labs. My name is Dilip. This is the part 2 of complaint management system in Excel and VBA. In this tutorial, we are going to create an Excel file and the required worksheet along with user interface and support data for our project. So let's head over to the Start menu and open the Excel application. And from here just click on the blank workbook and save this file with the name complaint management system. So the file name would be version 1.0. okay, and make sure to select the Excel macro enabled workbook, and the extension would be .xlsm from the save as type drop down. Now click on save. Now we have saved our file. So as discussed in demo part, we will be utilizing 4 different worksheets basically in our project. And as this file has by default 1 worksheet, so here we need to add 3 different worksheets. So let's click on plus icon to add 3 more worksheets over here. So it's 3 and 4. So now we have total 4 worksheets. Let's quickly rename all these worksheets. Then the first would be home worksheet basically. So let's give the name HOME. The second would be pending underscore complaints. So let's pending underscore complaints. And the third is resolved complaints. So here resolved underscore complaints. And the last worksheet, that is the fourth worksheet, and the name would be support data. Okay, so here we have done with renaming of all these worksheets. Now time to design the user interface so that user can click on the button available on home sheets basically and open the complaint management system form. So let's move to the home worksheet and let's start creating the user interface. So first of all, we need to fill the range, basically the visible range, which is starting from A1 to, maybe you can see that this range like X just X35, and go to the home tab here, and in home tab an alignments group, like alignment section, just click on merge and center. Now we need to apply the gradient fill color over here. So while selecting the range, like the merge range, press Ctrl+1 as a shortcut key. So once you click on press Ctrl+1 shortcut key, it will open format cells window, and from format cells window we just need to select the fill tab over here, and from fill tab just click on fill effects. So it will open the fill effects window. Here we need to select 2 colors, like the gradient colors basically. So color selection would be 2, and from first color 1, we just need to select this one, the light blue, which is available in standard color palette. So just select this, and the second color would be white. So let's select the white color. Now from shading styles we need to select the horizontal, so that is by default selected, and from variants we need to select the first one, and then click on OK, and again click on OK. Now you can see that the merged range has been filled with gradient colors, and it looks very beautiful. Okay, so here I am replicating the same design which we discussed in the demo part. If you want to choose different color or different theme, then you can select as per your company theme or the color you like. Okay, So let's create the header part in this worksheet. So to do that, let's head over to the insert tab here, and in insert tab just go to the illustration group and select the shapes, and in shapes just in flowchart section select this one, the document. Okay, and drag over here to create the header. So it should be till where we have merged the cell basically. So now you can see that we have inserted a shape for our header. Now we need to fill this color with color. So to fill that, just go to the format tab over here and click on fill, and here fill more fill colors basically. And here we just select the standard or select any of the color. Maybe you can select this one, and the transparency should be 70%. So let it be, just make it 70%. Okay, and just click on OK. So now you can see that we have filled this shape with the required color. Let's create the header label like text on that. So just right click on this and click on edit text, and here just type complaint management system, complaint system. Okay, so we need to increase the font here, like the font size basically. So just go to the home tab and just give the font size to 36. Maybe you can increase a little bit more and make it center and middle aligned. And the color should be let's select the black color. So here, so we have done with the header part. Now we need to insert a button over here so that user can click on that button and open the complaint management user form basically. Okay, so just go to insert tab again, and under shapes just select the rounded rectangle and draw a rounded rectangle over here, and let's fill this color with blue. So just select any of the color from here, and shape effect just preset 4. Now we need to give the header like the text basically. So right click on that and edit text and type raise complaint. Now we need to increase the font, so just select this shape, go to home tab, and the font size should be maybe 28. Let's increase a little bit more and make it center and middle aligned. Just press Ctrl S to save this file. So whatever the changes we have made till now, that will be saved. Okay, so we have done with the designing of user interface in home worksheet basically. Let's head over to the pending complaints worksheet and create the required label headers for pending complaints. Okay, so we need a date. So let's date, then employee name, then third column would be customer name, customer email, customer country, and a reason for complaint. Okay, and case priority, so VIP customer, complaint description. So we need 9 different columns, and we have created the header. So let's select all those columns here, and let's increase the column size and select this the header section. Go to the home tab here, and the fill color would be, let's select this one, the orange accent to darker 50%, and the font color would be white, and just increase the font size, so that would be 12. Okay, now select the range here and press Ctrl 1, then border, and let's select any of the border, maybe like the border color would be in green, and outline and inside, click on OK. Now we need to remove the grid lines from here, so just go to the view tab and remove the grid lines. So okay, so we have done with the pending complaints worksheet, and we have created the required column headers, and here we will transfer the data while raising the complaint. Let's move to the resolve complaint. So like as we discussed in demo part, resolve complaints contains the same column header including 3 different additional columns. So let's copy this column header, basically Control C, and go to the resolve complaint and paste it. Okay, let it make it little bit bigger, the font, the column width basically. Okay, now we need like a date, employee name, customer email, customer country, region for complaints, case priority, VIP customer, and complaint description. So basically these columns are coming from the pending complaints, and that will be remain same like the initial columns, 9 columns. We need to add 3 different additional column headers for resolved complaints. So let's that would be a resolution summary basically, and then case handled by, and then case handled on. So these are the additional 3 columns which are required for resolved complaints basically. So we need to save the log, like who is working on the complaints and on which date basically that particular user has worked, and whatever the resolution summary. So we have done with the column headers for resolution summary as well, resolved complaints basically. So we need to change the the back color. So just go to home and just select any fill color over here. So let's select the blue. Now just go to the view tab and untick the grid lines. Okay, let's select the entire column header and just select some rows and then apply the border. So just like in format cells, then border, and again in the same way like we did in pending complaints, we need to select any of the border color basically. So let's select this one, outline and inside. Okay, so we have done with the resolved complaints. Let's head over to the support data worksheet and let's create the list which are required. So here we need 2 different lists. One is country and one is region, and we will be utilizing like as we already discussed in demo part, we will be utilizing 3 different combo box in our project. First one would be for country, second one would be for region for complaints, and third one would be for priority basically. So country and region for complaints will be totally dynamic, and that will be connected with the support data. It means whenever you think that you just need to make modification or make any changes like deletion, addition, or maybe updation in country name and region for complaints, you just need to do this in support data, and the code will Visual Basic Code will automatically update the row source for country and region for complaints combo box. Okay, so let's open the demo file which we have already created and just copy both the list from there. So this is the demo file basically, and I'm just opening this, and let's copy the entire worksheet basically. The worksheets, just Control C and then head over to the complaint management system version 1.0 and paste over here. So now we can see that we have 2 different lists, one is for country and one is for region. Here we need to untick the grid lines, so we are already in view tab. Just untick the grid lines. Let's close the demo file as it is not required anymore. We just open the demo file to copy the data like country name and regions. So this is the demo file, basically this one. Let's close this. And so we have done with the support data worksheet. We have created the column header for resolved complaints, again for column header for pending complaints, and we created the user interface and the button on home worksheet. Okay, so this is all about the part 2 of the tutorial, where we prepared the Excel file with all the required worksheets and support data. In next part of the tutorial we will cover the the creating and designing of user form for complaint management system. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any question you can always ask me in comment section. If you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then please do subscribe it and hit the bell icon to get the notification of all upcoming tutorials. If you find this tutorial useful, then please like, share and comment. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the next part of the tutorial.